Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kyle Jones, Jones Sport Fishing, and today is Monday, the 27th of November. I can't believe we're already knocking on the door of February. Thanksgiving is over. Yeah, we are like full on mid-season here now. You know, our winter program's kind of starting to kick in. So fishing this week, I had quite a few days off this week, but I did fish up through Wednesday, and then obviously today, and had Jesse out over the weekend and Barry as well. So here's kind of a quick rundown. Really, if you guys have been watching our reports for the last couple weeks, you're not going to see a major change. Fishing was just kind of consistent, and it's been like it's been for the past couple of weeks. You know, nothing super exciting, but catch a big B-run steelhead is always amazing. Today we got a big 40-inch wild fish. I put a tape to it, so a legitimate tape measured 40-inch wild fish that went back in the drink. Fish like that are the absolute epitome of why the Clearwater is special. They're why I live here. So that was incredible. That was my first 40-incher of the year. I normally get one or two a year, so big fish mark has been reset on my boat. Sorry, Marcus. It's moved on. But anyway, guys, yeah, last week I caught fish both drifting and plugging. It's been kind of cold overnight with cold, clear temperatures, and so the water temperatures have been plummeting overnight. And so I have had most of my success for sure plugging in the morning, and then kind of after the water and things start to warm up a little bit, it's kind of a take your pick, right? You can either drift at that point or go ahead and pull plugs. You can drift all day if you want, but when it's miserably cold in the morning, you might as well put some plugs out and try to stay warm, huddle around the heater, do all that, you know. Trying to drift when everything's freezing up is just miserable, and it really isn't that much fun, nor is it any more productive than pulling plugs. So to me, if it's super cold in the morning, we're gonna be pulling plugs, maybe drifting later if that's the program. But other than that, you know, today I think I saw water temperatures about as cold as we've seen them all year. It was down to 38 this morning, which I kind of figured it was on my drive down this morning. So when I got down around Kendrick and Julietta this morning, it was like 18 or 19 degrees. It warmed up substantially to 22 or 23 by the time I got to the Clearwater, but dang, it was cold. So, yeah, those temperatures plummeted, and so the bite started off a little slow this morning. We ended up getting some really nice fish, but things kind of started to pick up for us about 10. And we're talking with Jesse over the weekend. That was really his program, too. It was like, yeah, you might get one right off the bat, that kind of deal if you land on them, but really, you know, working holes really slow, not getting in a hurry, and, you know, that kind of later in the morning bite time frame seems to be when things start to pick up. And that is really, really consistent pattern when we have cold and clear water temps. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's like, you know, midday on seems to be the best time to be on the river, especially. But like right now, the sun's going down. It's about to get pretty cold out here, so I'm going to hurry up and get this boat out of the water. But with that said, guys, we've got quite a few days open in December. December's kind of normally a slower period for us between the holidays, but by no means does that mean it's slower fishing. If you're willing to kind of brave maybe some colder weather, and you're willing to, you know, take a chance. Some of our biggest fish of the year, I know my big fish last year was caught in December. This year I set the mark here late November. So, you know, late November, December, it's a great time to get that chance at a really big fish. Yeah, but that's the draw, right? And, you know, there's one other boat out today. So at least where I'm at. Just so absolutely beautiful day on the river. So I hope you guys are enjoying things. So the water temperature started out this morning at when I talk about like that thermal incline with the water temp. So the water temperature, when it hit rock bottom, it was actually 37.9 on my Garmin graph. So I watched that, and it doesn't change a lot about what I do because we're fishing and we're going to fish right through it anyway. But sometimes those fish will seem to bite a little better in the slower water, the water that they're not having to move that much to be able to grab stuff. So some of those deeper parts of the bellies of holes, those are really going to start to come into play now, where where a few weeks ago when the water was in the 40s, those fish might not be gravitating there. They're going to be in that deeper, slow stuff now. So, and as that water temperature comes up, they usually tend to get a little bit snappier on the bite. Now, my ultimate day, if I got to pick, would be if it was clear and sunny all day, and then right before that sun started to tuck down like it's doing now, if it would cloud up and hold all that heat in, that'd be just absolutely perfect. And you know, a lot of times you'll have a real good bite in the morning and the day after that, but that's kind of the way it is. So anyway, guys, lots of stuff going on. And hey, if you're down in southern Idaho right now and you want to get some fishing in, and maybe a trip up here up north is a little bit far, right now the crappie fishing and the sturgeon fishing on CJ Strike is absolutely fantastic. You know, we do most of our sturgeon fishing in the summer, the warmer months, but actually the action in the winter is sometimes our most consistent of the year. So the guys down there, Joe and Keith, and they got it dialed. So if you guys are needing to get out, or you got a family thing with people in town and you're looking for something to do and you don't mind braving some cold water and weather to jump out and have a good time, hit us up for a Snake River trip down there. I don't think you guys be disappointed. Crappie fishing if you want action, sturgeon fishing if you want to pull on some big things that make your body hurt. But that's kind of what we got going on. Anyway, guys, I will have a report for you next week. Hopefully some exciting things happening, and we'll talk to you later. God bless, guys. Have a great week. Bye.